What's going on, guys? Nick here from MetaLogic, and today I'll be going through how to create those cool Instagram captions you see from people like Alex Hormozi, Grant Cardone, and more social media influencers, all for free, step by step. So stay tuned and let's get into it. To get started, you only need two things, and that's going to be CapCut, which is a free video software editor used for Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikToks. And you're also going to need to download the bold font from thefont.com to get those cool font styles that all these social media influencers use. So let's go ahead and download the bold font first. So to do that, you're going to go to the bold font, thefont.com. Click this link here. I'll link it in the description below as well, so you can just go ahead and shortcut it to here. And let's click download. Open this zip folder here, click this, and then it should be the boldfont.ttf. So now that you have the bold font downloaded onto your computer, the next step is going to be downloading CapCut. Just a quick side note, if you already had CapCut open while you were downloading the bold font, what you would need to do is actually close out of CapCut and then reopen it, and that way it registers the bold font under fonts. So to download CapCut, what you would do is go into Google and type in CapCut. Open this link right here. Again, I'll link all the links I'm using in this video in the description below. Go into downloads, download for Mac or PC, whatever you're using. And then from here, the install wizard will pop up at the bottom. Just follow those steps and then we'll hop right into CapCut. So what I've done off screen is I've just gotten the clips that I want for this video, cut them to size, and then put them in the order that I want. The next step is going to create those captions that are very highly desirable right now. So to get started with that, you'll go into text here, auto captions, select the language you want your captions to be in, and then click create. And you'll see that CapCut's automatically created the captions based on the text in your video. It actually does a really good job of this. I would just definitely double check each clip to make sure the spelling is correct. But besides that, the next step is to create the caption style. So let's go ahead and change the font to the bold font that we have downloaded earlier in the video. If this is your first time, you won't see recently used. Obviously, you'll just see presets in a drop-down list of hundreds of fonts. What you would do is just, close the drop-down list, go into system font and click the bold font. I typically change my font size to 15 for my videos. I think it's the best look, but you can change it to whatever you'd like. And then I move the text a little bit more in the middle. The color, up to you. I like to go from white to yellow to green, depending on what I'm saying in the clip. Preset style, leave alone. Spacing, that's up to you. Position and size, again, up to you. What we're most focused on is going to be the stroke here. You want to make that 100. Leave background alone. Go into shadow. So you click shadow, your opacity you want at 100, and you want your blurriness to 70. So you can see here, we've already created the caption style. Okay, so if you were just here to get the caption style and the captions to go along with each part of the clip, this is probably the end of the video for you. But if you want that added flair of the text changing color with every word you say, from those, those greens to those yellows that you see all the time, then this is how you do that. It's a little bit tedious, but it's not hard by any means. So what you would do is you would grab the part of the clip you want to edit, right? Go to the beginning of that, click the text, and then follow along and kind of hear the end and beginning of each word and cut the clip there. So I'll show you the example now. So we'll do level, up, your ends there. Your Google ads campaigns. So then you would go, and before you edit any of these split clips that you've just done or split text, you would deselect apply to all, because once you highlight level, for example here, if you didn't deselect it, it would change the text of level or the color of level for the rest of the clip. So let's do level. We'll do it in these yellows. That's what I like. Level up. Your Google Ads campaigns. So, rough draft, it should look like this.
Level up your Google Ads campaigns.
And that is essentially how you would change the color of each text. So let me go ahead and do that for the rest of the video. And then I'll show you how to add sound effects and emojis, how to make the text larger and smaller depending on your needs. So see you in just a second here. Okay, so I've just done that to the rest of the clips, but the video is missing something, right? It doesn't have that TikTok influencer feel. So what we're going to do is add some emojis and some sound effects to kind of, add a little bit flair to our videos and keep our viewers' attention. For the emoji part, it actually would be best if you had done this before you split the text clip up piece by piece. I just want to go through how to do it section by section in this video. So if you are wanting to add emojis, kind of have the forethought to do it before you cut up your clips like here. Or you're going to have to go through and manually insert wherever the emoji is found in this one clip. So I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. Let's go ahead and move myself up here, shorten this down, and drag our tab over here. So add emoji is very simple. I grab mine from Emojipedia. It's like a hub for emojis. You just copy and paste it into your video. So this video I'm editing here is about CallRail, which is a call tracking software. So I'll probably want to implement phones and the sound effect of a ringing phone in my video. So what I'm going to do is go into telephone, copy this here. Let's see, that'll be Google Ads with this call tracking. Okay, so this clip has call tracking. I want to replace the word call with my phone emoji. So this call tracking, see, if I had done it earlier, I wouldn't have to go back and do all of this here with each clip. Call tracking, and call tracking. Okay, so let's go ahead, call tracking tool. So you see here, adding emojis is as simple as 1, 2, 3, but adding sound effects is a little bit harder. I typically grab my sound effects the old-fashioned way. I go onto YouTube, I look up blank sound effects, no copyright, copy the link to that, open up a YouTube to MP3 converter, and then download it that way. If you are going that route, just please do 2 things for me. 1, use a trustworthy website to convert your YouTube link to an MP3. And 2, please give credit where credit is due. Don't just go willy-nilly grabbing any sound you can find. Make sure it is a no copyright sound or that you are giving credit to the author of the sound. If you don't want to go that route, you can always just go ahead, find a website that has royalty-free music and sound effects and do it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some sound effects I've compiled over the last few weeks and drop them into CapCut. So for this section here, where I say with this call tracking tool, I want to add a little ding effect. So I have this one right here. And to preview your sounds, you would go into your media and click on the sound you want to preview, and then press space. Perfect. So I want to drag that down to the area I want to add it to. Like any other clip, you can also fade your sounds in and out or cut them to size. So I want to cut it a little bit more so it looks nice and neat. Let's see what this sounds like.
It's with this call tracking tool.
I like that. So now we have just gone through how to add emojis and sound effects into your short form video. The last thing I want to show you is how to add an image into your video. So what you would do is I left space here to add an image. There we go. So I talk about CallRail here. I want to add the CallRail logo where it says, blank also. So I'm going to do here, I'll open up this tab. I'm going to look up CallRail logo. Again, make sure your images are copyright free or can be used free of use. So CallRail, I probably want to grab this one here. So let's go to save image as CallRail logo. Drag and drop your images into CapCut. And then we can go ahead and drag it into your clip. Oh, down here, my bad. Typically I just click no more reminders for this project, adapt, that's fine. And what you can do is you can shrink it to size and add it to your image. So I'll find a new logo to go there for my actual video. So let me go ahead and put all of the lessons together, finish creating this video, and then I will show you the final product. Real quick, as I was making this video, I realized I forgot to add in something that I think is very important when it comes to making your videos looking the best they can, and that is transitions. So instead of having your videos cut from clip to clip like this right here, you can add like cool transitions to make it look more professional or keep people more engaged. So to do that, you would go into transitions. I like to use the pull in, the vertical blur, and left. Where's that one at? Right down here. I think that one looks amazing. So what I'm going to do is I start with pull in. You would drag the transition into where the two clips meet. And instead of cutting from clip to clip, it looks like this now.
Tracking tool.
So you just kind of go in, edit your video, or wherever there's a little break in the clips, you add a transition to get the best product you can. So anyway, thought that'd be important, and back to the video. Alrighty guys, so I've gone in, I've edited the video as best I could, I've made sure the text follows along with the speech, I've added the sound effects, the emojis, the transitions to make sure everything looks as good as possible, and here is the final edit.
Level up your Google Ads campaigns with this call tracking tool. CallReel is a call tracking software that will dynamically swap the phone numbers found on your website or landing page when someone clicks on your Google ad. By doing this, CallReel will gather information as to what keyword and what campaign led to someone calling you from your website or landing page. CallReel also gives its users access to additional features like whisper messages and call recording. Marketing doesn't have to be that hard. Follow MetaLogic for more marketing tips. Level up your Google Ads campaigns.
And there you have it, guys. That is as good as it gets in CapCut. But to eliminate that kind of awkwardness and to add more to your video for the final touches, when you do export it to your YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks, you could add the trending sounds to that video to make sure you get more exposure and to, again, eliminate that awkwardness of nothing in the background. So if you are using TikTok, what I typically do is I go ahead and up my volume from 100 to 200 and make sure whatever sound I pick is at 50 or lower. It really depends on how loud the sound is. If you are on YouTube Shorts like I've uploaded to previously, I make sure that the volume is maxed out at 100, and depending on the sound, I go to 30 or lower. It just makes sure that you are still being engaging while not losing your audience, but yet still eliminating that weird background noise. Alrighty guys, that is it for today's video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. If you want to follow our TikTok, it is MetaLogic Marketing. And as always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time guys, see ya.